In 2022, advances in artificial intelligence were popularized on the internet through unique selfie photos. In seconds and at very low cost, AI art apps like Lensa and Dream by Wombo automatically created eye-popping visuals that would normally take an expensive artist many hours to create. This is just scratching the surface. Using photos and text as inputs, these AI algorithms can create astonishing 2D and 3D images of high complexity and seemingly high creativity. So, the application of this technological paradigm shift to mere selfie photos is like using a spaceship to deliver a pizza. Today's video is about applying this revolutionary new technology to the development of virtual worlds, such as for video games, virtual reality, and augmented reality. The underlying technology that powers these AI programs varies. One such technology is stable diffusion, which uses a latent diffusion model. In this section, I'll summarize at a high level how this technology works based on what I've read. This particular deep learning algorithm, stable diffusion, was trained on billions of image-text pairs scraped from the internet. From the language model and training process, it probably separately knows what an astronaut, a horse, riding a horse, and various drawing or photography styles look like. It has a model for each of the 4 elements. But the magical aspect is that it is able to synthesize an image composition of all 4 elements, and many more elements, that is not a direct copy of the training data. Out of curiosity, I went a bit deeper to understand how it does that. The first training process is recognition. There is a second training process that teaches the algorithm how to synthesize an image that looks quote-unquote correct. In this example, it knows how to correctly place the astronaut on the horse because it has probably been trained on many examples of a person correctly sitting on a horse and, importantly, on synthesizing an image of a person sitting correctly on a horse. It then applies this horse-sitting model to the astronaut. Why isn't the astronaut not balancing on his head? Why doesn't the astronaut have 3 arms, unless I direct it? This is due to the training process, I presume. This technology can create high-quality digital assets very quickly, which can greatly speed up the game development process. Let's look at an example. Using Midjourney on Discord, these users are inputting image and/or text prompts. The program synthesizes 2-dimensional images. A similar program could create 3D objects. A human artist working for a game developer could then use that 3D object, with some manual modifications, as the basis of a digital asset in a game. So instead of creating a house or simpler object like a toaster, manually, the artist could first tell an AI program to create a 3D version using sophisticated image and text prompts to guide the process. Other applications of AI technology in game development include moving images, story development, voice work, music or environmental sounds, or even some of the actual computer programming code. An AI-aided process could create thousands of NPCs that inhabit a huge city. You might be able to enter every building in the AI-generated city. Each building could be unique and populated with digital objects to enhance realism. All of the NPCs in the buildings and on the street could look unique, perform lifelike movements, and each might be able to speak with other NPCs using text-to-speech technology. Both what they say and how they say it could be driven by AI technology. It's not difficult to see how AI development tools could easily save game developers years of work and millions of dollars. AI development tools can increase productivity by over 20 times, depending on the workflow. Furthermore, it might be able to make one good artist better than one great artist. What if it could make one good artist better than 10 great artists, or one great artist better than 20 amazing artists? That could bring down development costs dramatically. It's not difficult to see how it could level the playing field between big and small game developers. Virtual reality and augmented reality are the next big computing platforms. Like in gaming, they are limited by hardware but mostly by software and killer apps. Game companies have the skills needed to create VR and AR applications, such as in 3D modeling, digital asset creation, NPC AI, and user interfaces. So, Microsoft could be interested in acquiring the game company Activision for application to VR and AR as well. Developers assisted with AI technology could create amazing virtual reality and augmented reality worlds in a fraction of the time and cost as was previously thought possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please follow me on Twitter at QuickScopeRE.